Iron Horse here, everybody. And today, I'm gonna be talking about something that happens a lot in the martial arts world, the fighting world, self-defense world, is street fighting world. A lot, right? Martial arts shortcuts, fighting shortcuts, all those things, right? Self-defense shortcuts. You see too many clips and you see too many stories and you hear too many people talk about, oh, I'll just do this, I'll just do that. And the problem is there's a lot of flaws to this logic. They upsell this too much, you know? Yeah. That's the problem. So, a few of them, let me start with one, is what they don't talk about with these shortcuts is the timing. It's like, without the training and effort and timing like that you learn in martial arts and self-defense and all the fighting things like I teach, and jiu-jitsus and boxing gyms and all that other places teach, Muay Thai. But it's like without that training, like the accuracy of landing these things, even if you think it does do something, is very slim. Another problem is also, it's like these moves are overestimated to do more than they actually do. Not that they don't do something. For example, the thumb to the eyes or eye gouger, scratch your eyes out kind of logic. I'm just gonna jab the eye jab, eye jab. Now, if you don't know how to throw a good jab, what's the chance you gotta land eye jab? That's the thing. So, it's like if you're just a normal street fighter, average Joe in the street, and you're trying to, you don't really know how to fight, and you can barely land a proper punch. Then how you gonna land an eye jab? What's the likelihood that you're gonna land that eye jab? Not saying it's impossible. And the other thing with a move like that is, it's not a one-shot KO kill move, right? So, yeah, you might land the eye jab, but in the messiness of a fight, like I said, if you're not trained, you're not some kind of action, some kind of skill, you're just right? Then, what's gonna happen is, it's like if you could barely land one of these, then how clean are you gonna land an eye jab, and how much is it actually gonna do? And your hand's still out there. If you don't get out quick enough after you do that, somebody's got to, grab your hand, break your fingers, do whatever. Hurt you for it. So the risk you take in the defense, and the lack of the defense, and the situation you put yourself in, when you risk that kind of move. So, a few other moves that do this same kind of risk, but maybe have a little more chance. Like a nut shot. Don't get me wrong, I've been in situations, I can tell you, I've been in multiple situations that prove both sides. Yes, a nut shot can land and do boom, super effective, right? But put a guy down, drop a guy. And this, I have been in a situation like this. I was fighting a guy once, and I dusted him really good with the first hit. And after that, he was like wobbly throwing hits, whatever, boom, boom, boom. And I was just deflecting, mashing him up for it. So, here's the thing. So, I saw that he was running out of breath and his stamina was going away quick, right? So, I decided I was going to finish him off with a boom. Because you try to go for a tackle, finish him off with a knee to the gut. Finish him off. But it missed. Because, you know, fight, you see in professional fights, it happens all the time. Someone goes for an inside leg kick to the thigh or something, accidentally hit. So, it happens. So, that happened to me with the knee instead. So, I went for a tackle, and when I went to knee his gut, with him wiggling around and misjudging his height and a whole bunch of other things, I accidentally kneed to this area instead of the gut. I accidentally hit him in the privates. It dropped him. But you see, that was with the training, the experience of street fighting and training and other stuff I had. That the knee was so effective and so powerful and so forceful. Now, other situations is I've been hit in the nuts before too. And I see other people hitting the nuts too. But I've been hitting the nuts sparring too in other fights, in real fights. I remember training one student, and I gave her opportunity, only going her pace, so she was just a beginner. The women especially like to dive deep into this idea of, I'll just not shut you, right? Now, she tried punching first, and I showed how cleanly I could boom, 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 like land some stuff on her. And showed her how easy it would have been for me. Her ego still didn't go down. Now, I hit her with the same student with a 1-2. Then she tried to wrestle me, this same girl, and I easily sprawled, got her head down, whatever, picked her up easy, showed her how easy I could slam her all the. And within this time frame, I let her, because this person said one of her go-tos, I'll just hit nut shot you, I'll just nut shot you. She tried, and what little effect that she could grab, because I let her try a little, and it didn't do much. All it is just pinch a little, and it was a little sore, and a little sore feeling, ow, a little bit, and pissed me off mostly. That's it. I just choked her a little bit harder, 1 or 2% a little harder, and a gentle, really make her tap, showing that it's not as easy, it's not as dropping a man as much as you think, as often as you think. So, the foot stomp, something like that too. People have tried to stomp on my foot before, and I can tell you, yeah. See, it's still usable. Okay, right? So, I'm not saying these things don't ever work, but don't take the shortcuts, is all I'm saying. If you gotta learn the proper things, somebody like a self-defense expert, like a self-defense person and an expert like me, you gotta take it from a professional class like MMA, a Muay Thai class, those instructors, boxing instructor, jiu-jitsu instructor, judo instructor, you know. Take it from people who actually been through, survived some self-defense situations, actually have been hit dirty before, have been in rings before, have hard sparred and pressure tested, and like start pressure testing, practice like pressure testing. Learn from those kind of people, you know? From self-defense experts, been in self-defense situations and survived them. You know what I mean? Go through that first. Just go to them first. And don't put your bad faith in any kind of faith in these shortcuts and quick little moves. Another one, pressure points. Another one. Yes, there are nerves on the body. Yes, you can't hit them to numb the person some, to make them a little dizzy, a little dazed. Like, you know, obviously the famous temple shot. You know, obviously a shot on the back of the nerve near the vein on the legs. You know what I mean? If you get the right leg kick, you know what I mean? So, and they can't slow them down, but it's not like Dim knocks him, death touch. Oh, got him right in the rib. Wah! And they're gonna, oh. Yeah, that, you know, it can't slow them down, it can do some effects, but it's mostly a tactical little effect that's gonna happen, right? Don't put a lot of faith in that you're gonna Dim mock somebody with the proper. This one's not the most effective one, right? And you're gonna get it with normal hits. There's no special moves for it, and it's just, and it's the other force around it too that's hitting. The way it whips ahead and everything else that applies with the hitting that spot at the same time too. It's not just that spot. In that fight I did, I hit that clean to the temple, right? So, and he was like knocked out for 10 seconds, but it was everything that hit him. It was a move like, right, that really, so, yeah. But don't think, oh, there's a special spot on the arm, it's just gonna freeze up the whole arm and it's gonna, right? No, he can still bite you with it, try to paralyze him, it's gonna crunch you up. So don't do that, right? Don't put your faith in that. Just learn some. That's the proper moves, right? Again, this is just a little thing because I don't want misinformation getting out there, right? I want everyone to be safe. That's why I'm in the self-defense business. And right, so, hey, I teach $30 per month only. I teach in person, live in person in Houston. I teach online classes, and I teach video courses. Even do little reference videos so you can train on your own time if you take online class version too. So, right? So, hey, what are you waiting for? Stay safe, stay smart, and stay ready. And never let your guard down.